All right, I'm Carla Lauder with Commercial UAV News, and we are here today kind of spotlighting some interesting stuff going on the floor. So we had to stop at Pendleton UAS Range to talk about a kind of a unique facility and unique thing in the drone industry. So talking here with Steve Chrisman, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about what you guys doing out there.
Sure, Carla. Pendleton UAS Range is an enormous UAS range in northeastern Oregon, 14,000 square miles. We cover really the entire northeast Oregon area, and we specialize in facilitating UAS testing. So companies come to us and they say, "Hey, we want to operate. We have a large airport. We're headquartered at." But we also send people out to remote launch and recovery sites, we call them, all throughout the 14,000 square miles. You kind of come to us and tell us what kind of terrain you need, what kind of climate. We'll go hunt that piece of ground down for you and get you set up to operate. We also have a lot of equipment we provide them. We have a lot of expertise in-house. We have three full-time employees, and that's all they do is work with our UAS customers, and we're averaging about 500 to 1,000 UAS ops a month, which is rather high as far as I know relative to other airports in the United States.
Absolutely. And what scale, kind of what size drones and UAS are you working with? Or are you kind of specialized to one size or the other? Who are you looking for?
Yeah, because we're a big World War II era airport with an air traffic control tower who's extremely UAS friendly. We like the large UAS, but we have operated with everything down to a pound and a half. Pound and a half Data Hawk, all the way up to the biggest I think we had was Project Vahana, the Airbus flying taxi cab, single seat flying taxi cab. That was with us for a couple years, a really cool demonstrator project. And so we'll take them all sizes and shapes. And I would say our average is, a couple 100 pounds is the norm. Some of them take off our main runway, just like a regular aircraft. And then others, are eVTOL, they lift off and then transition. So.
Very cool. And how is this kind of helping the UAS industry? I know there's, obviously a very big explosion of all this technology just looking around the show today. How is a facility like this kind of helping the industry progress?
Yeah, you would think it's easier to fly UAS in the national airspace than it is. There's actually a great need for companies developing technology that maybe don't have a military contract, that can't go into restricted airspace or onto a military base to operate. They need a place like us. What we provide is that turnkey experience. Some of these guys are building for industries that they're not going to see an ROI for 5, 10, 20 years. This is new technology. Some of these markets aren't developed yet, and we're allowing them to speed the process. They don't have to think about the COAs, the permissions you need to operate in the airspace. They don't have to think about anything other than how do we get this technology to market? How do we get type certified, which is a term you'll hear a lot of. Anybody with a larger UAS is going to want to get type certified through the FAA. And so we're really just like a racetrack, a proving ground for technology. And then that's what we focus on. We don't try to do really anything else other than create a safe, user-friendly, business-friendly environment for companies to operate.
Well, that sounds fantastic. If people are or companies are interested in contacting you, what's the first step for them to get involved with yours?
Yeah, well, you can reach out to myself, Steve Chrisman. I'm the Economic Development Director for the city, but really our UAS guru is Daryl Abring. Daryl's phenomenal. He's the UAS Range Manager. You can reach Daryl at his email address, which you can get off our website, pendletonuasrange.com. And reach out. It's a very simple process. We can have most folks in the air within a couple weeks, typically.
Well, fantastic, and thank you for telling us more about this service, because like I said, it's a little bit unique in here, but it really is, I think, helping almost everybody in here to try to get to market quicker and just to get those things tested and proven. So thank you so much. Thanks for joining us.
Pleasure.